New world thinker, I handle that paper, got my mind up on a skrilla, and I'm rhyming monumental. All these people looking crazy, how kill it instrumental, but it's so easy for this astronaut queen. I'm a supergirl, chain on solid. My flow is hydraulic, and I'm off that creatine. See me eating my salad? I am on my job. It's the woman of the year. Y'all been waiting around for years, and now the supergirl is here. And hello, ni hao, baby, yeah, I'm raining from the sky, so they call me Angel. You know, I do it incredibly and impeccably. My rhyme is rather heavy, like precipitation ready. Way I'm raining all crazy. Raining like a monsoon. I'm swooning to the new, and I'm the newest, so I'm swooning to the opposite of you, baby boo. I'm so fly, I don't even move, like my style symbologic like an Egyptian statue. At you, I got ether waves out my nostrils, and my styles lady switch up like every 2 moons. And you acting all fly, but you ain't been here first, like y'all the only ones in the universe.
Good evening and welcome to Really Real Films. I'm coming to you live tonight from Really Real Films offices here at City Line Avenue with a very special guest, musician, songwriter, and actress. I'm going to let her introduce herself to you tonight on Really Real Films.
Hi everybody, this is Super Diva, live from Really Real Films here in City Line Avenue. I grew up in Philly, I live in Philly, and yeah, you know, I'm a rapper, hip-hop artist actually, and I've been doing hip-hop for about 6-7 years. And you know, people think that, you know, it was just about, you know, rap and stuff like that, or, you know, about bars, but it's also about your intelligence too. You know, it's about your creativity that you can bring. You got a little gist of me, and I would like to tell you a little bit more about myself in a bit.
So Super Diva, what exactly sparked your interest in music?
What sparked my interest, I would have to say, would be I always could write. You know, I always knew I could write. You know, it just was so easy in school. You know, the kids be sitting there writing poems, and they be sitting there like racking their brains, and I'd be like, oh gosh, you know. But it was crazy because it was like, you know, hey, a teacher. Shout out to the teachers and everything like that. Shout out to all the teachers. Mwah, I love you. Pass those bills for teachers like that. And she pretty much stopped me because she thought that I wrote this poem. And she was like, oh, who helped you write this poem? And I said, nobody helped me write this poem. And it got so big. They called my mom, they called my dad. We're all at school, you know, all this other stuff or whatever. And I had to write this poem on the spot. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I did, and she just was, you know, off. You know, she just went off. So it was poetry contests, and it was poetry contests, and there was other activities as well she got me into. And that pretty much sparked in me that I knew how to write this. It kind of like, you know, hey, I saw it, you know. And so, you know, when I got older, you know, listening to, you know, the people on the radio, which was at the time Biggie, you know, and it was Tupac, and Jay-Z was doing his thing, you know, and stuff like that, and Foxy Brown, and Little Kim and stuff like that or whatever. It just was like, wow, I wish I knew how to rap. I wish I knew how to rap. But I just was like, I could never do it because I couldn't put my rhymes together like that. And one day, I just was writing and it just started happening. Like, you know, I just was like, oh my gosh. And I said it to my dad. My dad is so old fashioned. He was like in jazz and stuff. But I had to tell him. And so he was just like, well, you know, just keep doing it. You know, I was like, oh my. I was so happy. So, you know, now it's kind of like, boom, you know.
Now that's quite interesting because I heard you mention a couple of names. You said Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G., Christopher Wallace, right? Tupac Shakur, and those are some of your influences, I'm thinking. But I wanted to ask you a question, and it's something about your name. There's a lot of ladies out there that classify themselves as divas. Okay, you got your Beyoncés and your Nicki Minaj's and all these types. But you do something that's quite different. You've classified yourself as Super Diva. Now, what is a Super Diva? Well, actually, who is Super Diva, one, and what is a Super Diva? How can you really describe what a Super Diva is?
Well, a Super Diva is think about, the divas and, the people out there doing it and stuff like that. And the super diva is pretty much a super version of them. I mean, everybody pretty much, from what I know, all the musicians I know pretty much started the same place where I am right now.
Yes.
And but with me, the superness of it is that certain things that I do and certain things that I've learned and certain like ways I evolve and stuff like that is super. And is not pretty much what somebody, the stuff that I do or the things I might write is not what somebody is going to do.
Okay.
They're just not going to do it because they just might not think about it. They're not thinking like me.
Okay.
And I know this, you know. So that's an aspect of the super, the super diva. And I am super diva, obviously, is what I say.
So what gives you confidence to say that no one else is up on this super diva style? What is it?
If they are, I haven't heard it.
Okay.
I haven't heard it yet, in the music industry, with people that I hear in the music industry. I would say the closest one I've heard so far that reminds me something of myself would be like a Lil Wayne. Somebody who's pretty much, his mind is kind of open. I'm talking about that parachute thing again. And his mind's just open. Don't say anything what he say, I'm so high I could vomit on a comet, I jump off, I'm an angel. I'm going to take off when I leap by. You can suck my wings. Stand on my money head, butt, Yao Ming. I love it. Like, he just keeps going with all these different metaphors, and it's like, excellent. And, that's what I like, All that Bill and Ted,
Right.
stuff like that, I like that kind of flair. And it reminds me something of myself, in a way. And I like that.
Now, it's interesting that you mentioned Wayne, and I was actually hoping that you can give our viewers at home perhaps a taste of what you do, a sample, if you will, so they can know what to expect when your album drops.
Sure.
Because this is going to drop.
Yeah.
11, watch out. Picking Super Diva. So we're going to get a little bit of that right now with folks at home. Here's Super Diva.
Loading up experiments that's bringing the sound girl into it. I ventilate the track like this, like that, cause nobody can do this. I am the rap genius scientist, GNDNA, all up in my place. I break the sound barrier down, go up and out, rock a girl, see me in space. Assimilate the place, assimilate. I'm rocking with the cosmic face. When it's shout time, go down the vortex, see me on the shore of the waters that I made. I'm welding the ship, my ship sound experiments, and I do it for the hell of it. Nah, but really the experience, got it all ready for them. Then we send it out like, hey.
You seen it here first, Super Diva, Really Real Films. See you next time.
Super Diva Live, Really Real Films. It's been really real on Really Real Films.